Hello bachcho, let's read the question. The question says that find the modulus and argument of complex number given by 1 plus 2i upon 1 minus 3i. So बच्चों इस क्वेश्चन में हमें गिवन एक कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर गिवन है जिसका मॉडुलस और आर्ग्यूमेंट फाइंड आउट करना है. सो बिफोर सॉल्विंग दिस फर्स्ट हम अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे, विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड what is the key concept which is being used here. So पहला concept क्या use हो रहा है? Modulus of complex number. Complex number. So suppose we have one complex number in standard form given by z is equals to a plus ib. तो इसका मॉडुलस फंक्शन रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं दिस mod of z by this symbol and its value is given by under root a square plus b square. This is how हम किसी भी कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर का मॉडुलस फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं अगर वो स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट है तो. ओके, नाउ कमिंग टू सेकंड पार्ट. सेकंड पार्ट हमें फाइंड आउट करना है आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर. सो आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर जो है वो डिफरेंट फैक्टर्स पे डिपेंड करता है. वो जो हमारा रियल पार्ट है, वो इमेजिनरी पार्ट है, उसके साइंस के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि वो साइंस हमें बताएंगे कि हमारा जो कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर है वो कॉम्प्लेक्स प्लेन के किस क्वाड्रेंट में लाई करता है. सो फॉर लेट्स टेक दैट फॉर दिस केस. सबसे पहले हम क्या करते हैं, वी फाइंड आउट द एंगल विद रिस्पेक्ट टू फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट. ओके, विल फाइंड वन एंगल अल्फा विच इज गिवन बाय tan inverse mod of imaginary part of z upon real part of z. When we are using mod, it will make both real and imaginary part positive. Positive means they are lying in the first quadrant. So we'll find the value of alpha, then we will check they are in which quadrant. So let's look into this one by one. Suppose in first case z in first quadrant, it is in first quadrant, means both real and imaginary are positive. In that case our argument of z, which is also represented as theta, is equal to alpha. Okay, second scenario is what? Second scenario is z lies in second quadrant. Z lies in second quadrant. In that case what will happen? Our argument of z will be given by theta is equals to pi minus alpha. Okay, coming to third case, if it lies in third quadrant, if our z lies in third quadrant means what? Both real and imaginary part are negative. In second quadrant, real part is negative, imaginary is positive. So from here, argument of z or theta will be given by what? It will be given by alpha minus pi. And last scenario is z in fourth quadrant. So z in fourth quadrant will give us argument of z, means here our real part is positive but imaginary is negative. In that case argument of z theta is equals to minus of alpha. So अगर हम first of all हम क्या करेंगे, हम फाइंड आउट करेंगे अल्फा की वैल्यू. ये अल्फा की वैल्यू हम फाइंड आउट करेंगे tan इनवर्स बाय मॉडुलस ऑफ इमेजिनरी पार्ट ऑफ z अपॉन रियल पार्ट ऑफ z. Now we'll check whether our complex number lies in which quadrant, first, second, third or fourth, and based on that we'll find out our argument of z. Now using these concept we'll solve our question. So let's come to this question. Here we are given with a complex number. Let's take that complex number as z, which is equal to 1 plus 2i upon 1 minus 3i. 1 plus 2i upon 1 minus 3i. सो ये कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में नहीं है, तो पहले हम इसे स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करेंगे बाय मल्टीप्लाइंग बोथ न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर विद conjugate of denominator 1 minus 3i, its conjugate is 1 plus 3i. So 1 plus 3i, 1 plus 3i multiply. So 1 into 1, 1 into 3i is going to give us 3i, 2 into 2i into 1 is going to give us 2i, 2i into 3i is going to be minus 6 because 3 into 2 6, I square minus 1 upon denominator a minus b a plus b फॉर्म में है, तो यहाँ पे हम यूज कर सकते हैं आइडेंटिटी a स्क्वायर माइनस b स्क्वायर. सो विल गेट हियर 1 स्क्वायर माइनस 3i square. Simplifying it further, we'll get 1 minus 6 equals to minus 5. 3i plus 2i is equals to plus 5i. Same way in denominator, 1 square is 1. 3 square is 9, I square is minus 1. So when we'll get 9, and here minus minus become plus. So 9 plus 1 is 10 here we got. So simplifying it further, we get minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2i. So हमारे पास जो कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर गिवन था वो स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में हो गया एज माइनस 1/2 प्लस 1/2i. नाउ इफ वी कंपेयर इट विद द स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म a plus ib, तो हमें a की वैल्यू मिलेगी -1/2 और b की वैल्यू मिलेगी +1/2. तो फर्स्ट हमें क्या फाइंड आउट करना है? मॉडुलस ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर. सो लेट्स फाइंड आउट मॉडुलस ऑफ z. So modulus of z is what? It is under root a square plus b square. So find out करते हैं a square की वैल्यू -1/2, 1/2 whole square plus b square की वैल्यू 1/2 whole square under root, that will be equals to 1/4 plus 1/4 under root, which is equals to 2/4. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So our final value of modulus of z is root 1 upon 2, can also be written as 1 by root 2. So we have got the modulus of z as 1 by root 2. Now let's come to the second part of the question, which is argument of z. The second part we have to find out what? We have to find out argument of z. Okay, so argument of z, for that means we take it as theta. So first let alpha be an acute angle, given by tan alpha equals to modulus of imaginary part of z upon real part of z. So here we have, we'll get tan alpha as what? We'll get tan alpha as modulus of 1 upon 2 by minus 1/2. So 1/2, 1/2 will give us 1, and minus this modulus function will convert this minus to plus. So here we'll get alpha is equals to what? It will be equals to 10 inverse 1, which is equal to pi by 4. Now as we have seen that the real part of complex number which we have got is negative, that is -1/2, and imaginary part of complex number is +1/2. So real is negative, imaginary is positive. It means z lies in second quadrant. Z lies in second quadrant. Therefore theta, which is argument of z, will be equal to what? Pi minus alpha, which is equal to pi minus pi by 4, which is equal to 3 pi by 4. So हमारा जो कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर था उसका मॉडुलस और आर्गुमेंट हमने दोनों फाइंड आउट कर लिया है. तो आवर फाइनल आंसर इज modulus of z is 1 by root 2 and Argument of z is 3 pi by 4. So I hope everyone must have understood it properly, clearly. Thank you.